Okay, hello. This is the first first song of the series. And we're going to dive right into the lyric translation for Fire. Before we start translating, it's probably helpful for you to know that this whole song deals with this theme of being like overwhelmingly fed up with yourself, with your haters, with the circumstances and systems that stifle you and keep you from flourishing. So it's all of that and it's pent up and it's dealing with the fire roiling inside of you as much as it's dealing with like maybe your desire to want to set everything on fire. I mean, in fact, the lyrics do say burn it up, right? And it says a couple times like we're going to burn it all. So it's like you want to set everything on fire. You're also dealing with this internal fire, but keep that in mind as we unpack these lyrics. Starting off strong, we're going like straight for the chaos, starting from waking up. I wake up in my room. 난 뭣도 없지. So I'm going to try to read it in the cadence that they rap it so that if you are trying to follow along so that you could be able to sing along or rap along during the concerts, that you know which syllables are supposed to be struck. So 난 뭣도 없지 means I don't have anything. So we just wake up and we have this realization. So we're starting off strong. 해가 지고 난 후 비틀대며 걷지. If you see anything plus who, it means after the thing. 해가 지고 난 후 means after the sun has set. 비틀대며 걷지. 걷지 is from 걸어, which means to walk. 비틀댄다 means to stagger or stumble around. So the sun goes down and we are staggering around. 다 마신 창의로 취했어. Okay, when you see 다 something, it means all of that something, every of the something, or like wholly that something. 마신창 is covered in wounds, but it's more kind of understood in context as like someone who's like completely beaten up from life, right? So it doesn't necessarily have to be like physical wounds, but someone who's exhausted, just worn down, beaten up. And we are drunk. 취했어 means to be drunk, and he says it twice. So 다 마신 창의로 취했어. 막 욕해 길에서. When you see something, 에서 means at that place. 길 means the streets. So we are out in the street swearing. 막 욕해 means we are swearing like crazy. When you see 막 in front of a verb, it means to do that verb like very chaotically or haphazardly or just like recklessly or thoughtlessly. Like energy is chaos. So if I say like 막 먹었어, it means like I inhaled that food. I scarfed it down. I'm not taking dainty, thoughtful bites. I'm not savoring the flavors. I am like just inhaling food. If I say like 막 샀어, it means like I bought it like recklessly, impulsively, without thinking. So 막 욕해 means 욕 means to swear. Something plus 해 means to do that something. 막 욕해 means like I'm just out here. I'm out on the streets just swearing like crazy. So already a strong start. So they're so clever with their like word plays and rhymes, but 맛이갔지 is the way that Koreans describe when food goes bad. You might recognize 맛 from like 맛있어, which is literally like 맛 있어, like there is flavor or it's flavorful, and that's how we express like, oh, that's so good, it tastes so good. 맛이 갔지 is from 가서, which means to have left. 맛이 갔어 means the flavor has left. When you say that phrase about a person, it is specifically addressing that like that person is off in the head. And Suga is saying this about himself, so he's acknowledging like I know I'm like a bit off. 미친놈 같지? 미친놈, I'm sure if you watch like any Korean dramas or entertainment shows or anything, like this means like a crazy asshole. So like I recognize that I'm a bit off. I must appear like a crazy person. 다 엉망진창, living like B. Again is like all of it, every of the whatever. All of it is chaotic. 엉망진창 is a really difficult word to pronounce, I'm realizing, but it's just chaos, right? So everything is a hot mess, living like B. It's a bleep. So you could read this like living like bleep. Um, Whatever your imagination puts here, that could be that word. So, right off the bat, we're starting off strong. We wake up, we realize we have nothing. We are staggering in the streets after the sun goes down because we are wrecked and drunk and swearing in the streets. I recognize I must appear crazy and everything is a hot mess. Yeah, this was written a while ago, but a timely lyric because this is what it feels like to live in America right now. Okay, next verse. 네 멋대로 살아. 어차피 네 거야. 멋 is style. 대로 is like according to. 네 멋대로 is according to your style. 살아 means to live. So 네 멋대로 살아. 어차피 네 거야. 어차피 means like in any case. 네 거야 means it's yours. So this could be understood as like live the way you want. It's your life anyway. 애쓰지 좀 말어. 저도 괜찮아. 애쓴다 is to exert a lot of effort, and it says like don't do that. Don't like stop doing that. Stop trying so hard. 저도 괜찮아. 괜찮아 you probably know from that meme, but it means it's okay to lose. This means to lose. So don't try so hard. It's okay to lose. I will speak a little bit more about this later because in Korean culture, I mean, just real basic, it's not okay to lose. So this lyric must feel so freeing for them to proclaim it in their own songs. But as this song became an anthem for a lot of people, and a lot of people listen to this to work out, or a lot of people use this to like just like let loose. This is like a lyric that you don't hear a lot. Everything is like go get it, do it, achieve it, tackle it, own it. This says like it's okay to lose. So that is pretty BTS, Everybody say la la la. 손을 들어, 소리 질러, burn it up. 손 is hands, 들어 means to lift. 손을 들어 means like raise your hands, lift your hands. 소리 질러 means to scream. So actually, they might say this in concert. To be super honest, they'll probably say it in English. They'll probably practice it and like say it in English if they want to communicate that at all to like get the audience riled up. But if they do say it in Korean, you should know what it means. 손을 들어, lift your hands, 소리 질러, like scream and shout, burn it up. Don't don't burn things at the concert though. Okay, the chorus, and actually this is the first word of the whole song before we even go into the first verse. But 불타오르네, it actually just is like an observation. It's like, it is ablaze. It's on fire. It's saying like, look at that. It's on fire. 싹 다 불태워라. 다 again means like everything, all of it. 불태워라 is to burn it. So it's saying like burn all of it. 싹 다 불태워라. It doesn't change the meaning, but here's how I would say it changes the meaning. So if I say like 다 먹었어, like if I was talking about a meal I had yesterday and I was like, oh, 맛있어서 다 먹었어. That would be communicating like it was good, so I finished it all. If I said 맛있어서 싹 다 먹었어, that means like it was so good, I like licked the plate clean. So you see, there's like it means the same thing. It means all of it, but there's a difference in that like there's nothing left kind of nuance to it. So 싹 다 불태워라 means like we are burning everything down. And they say it one more time. Tell me why. There's no reason for Bow Wow Wow to be here. These are the moments where I feel like, oh my God, if they only had a fully bilingual person on staff to be like, hey, don't do that. But we let it be because it's cute. Okay, so like I have sung this song many times in my life, like belting it in the car while I work out and stuff. But it's one of those things where like I don't really stop to think about the lyric. But yeah, 겁 많은 자여 여기로. 겁 is fear. 많은 is to have a lot of those, like those that have a lot of fear. 여기로, like gather here, come to here. 괴로운 자여 여기로. 괴로운 is, the way that I would define it is the emotional component of suffering, right? So, because there's obviously like pragmatic challenges that come with suffering, just the symptoms of suffering. Like literally, there are consequences of suffering, whatever it is that you're suffering. But 괴로워 is like the emotional piece of that goes hand in hand with the actual loss or hardship. So all the people who are not just like suffering, but like going through it, uh, come gather here, come here. The way they say it is 맨 주먹을 들고 all night long. 주먹 is fist, 맨 주먹 is bare fist. 들고, like earlier, 손 들어. 들고 is to lift. So raise your bare fists all night long. 진근하는 발걸음으로. 발걸음 is footsteps. 진근한, so it's like marching forward. 뛰어봐, 미쳐버려 다. 뛰어봐 means like try running. 미쳐버려 다. Like let's all go crazy. So yeah, like we're all just going to like YOLO it today. This is the last yeah, this is the bridge before they repeat the chorus a few times. And the last thing that they say in the song, Suga says 용서해줄게, which means I'll forgive you. And I think they do kind of leave it ambiguous because like you might not right off the cuff understand who he's forgiving. I imagine from BTS's perspective, they are forgiving perhaps their haters, the people and systems that stifled them and made things difficult for them, such that these lyrics came to exist. But I think for the listener, it's like whoever, perhaps you need to forgive yourself. Perhaps you need to forgive the systems that have trapped you. But at the end of the day, this song is about like allowing yourself to feel all the feels and emote as you need and recognize that you're allowed to be fed up and it's okay to be angry. I don't know if that was helpful, but for me, I mean, I haven't dissected these lyrics like this for myself before, so this is cool for me to do. If you don't know who I am or what I'm doing, then please check out this video. And if I'm not pointing to anything, that means I couldn't figure out how to do that. So I'll link it somewhere else, probably in the description. So that's it. Thank you for sticking all the way through. And I will try to timestamp it so you could jump around if you want to review certain verses over again. But that's it. So I will see you in the next song. Bye.